Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a German classic and we're turning that into something fun. We're making Black Forest cake rolls. Let's go. And here are the ingredients. You're gonna need flour, salt, cocoa powder, butter, eggs, sugar, warm milk, yeast, and vanilla sugar. And for the filling, you are going to need some cherries, sugar, starch, cherry juice, vanilla sugar, and cream cheese. And for the topping, you're gonna need some more cream cheese, powdered sugar, and a tablespoon of cherry juice. As always, we are starting with the dough. I'm adding all my dry ingredients to the bowl with the flour. As always, we're starting with the dry ingredients. We're gonna mix that together for an even distribution. A Black Forest cake is a German chocolate and cream cake with a rich cherry filling. It typically consists of several layers of chocolate sponge cake with whipped cream and cherries in between. The origin of this cake's name is not entirely clear. Take a whisk and mix everything. Next, I'm adding my butter, my eggs, and my milk. Traditionally, the alcoholic Kirschwasser, a clear spirit made from sour cherries, is added to the cake. Other spirits are sometimes used, such as rum, which is common in Austrian recipes. German law mandates that any dessert labeled Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte, as we say it in German, must have Kirschwasser. So I guess that means I'm going against the law, because I'm calling it that way and I'm not using any alcohol. Black Forest cake was first mentioned in writings in 1934. At the time, it was particularly associated with Berlin, but was also available from high-class confectioners in other German, Austrian, and Swiss cities. But enough with that history lesson. We're all here for the food, right? Let's continue with the dough. Then knead everything until well combined. When everything is well combined and the dough is pretty pliable, you want to cover it and let it rest and rise for at least 1 hour or until it has doubled in size. And don't forget to put it in a warm spot. Next, we're mixing our cream cheese filling, and for that I am mixing my sugar, starch, vanilla sugar, and cream cheese in a bowl. When the rolls have cooled down, the starch will help the cream cheese to stay in place. Otherwise, when you heat it up, it will just run away. Have you ever had Black Forest cake? If so, did you like it? Let me know in the comments down below. My boyfriend and I are not the biggest chocolate fans, but these rolls are pretty good, so you should really give them a try. Now we're taking care of the cherries. I have my cherries here in the bowl and some of that liquid that comes with the jar that I have thickened up already. So it's kind of like cherry jam. Add a little bit and then mix it. I just took that juice, heated up in a pot, added some starch and let it cool down. I'm basically just doing this to coat the cherries with even more cherry flavor. Obviously, you can use fresh cherries doing cherry season and then just use regular cherry juice as a substitute for the liquid of the jars. Alright, after about an hour to an hour and a half, your dough should be ready. Place it on your kitchen counter, dust it with a little bit of flour, and then roll it out into a square. Obviously, I meant a rectangle. I really suck at math. Sorry. What was your favorite class in school? Let me know in the comments. Then you want to take your cream cheese and spread it evenly all over your dough. And then you want to leave a little gap at the end so we can roll it out and nothing falls out. Some of the filling is going to fall out anyways, because it's going to be a pretty messy situation with the cherries and the cream cheese and stuff, but it's so worth it. Be prepared that your kitchen counter is going to look like a mess. Then take your cherries and place them on the bottom half of your cream cheese filling and leave a few so we can use them for decoration later. If you don't want to go against German law and you do want to add the Kirschwasser, you want to add this to the cherry filling. But if you're serving this to kids, you probably want to skip that part. I really don't get the point of using alcohol anyways, but that's just my personal opinion. Did you know there is a Swedish cake called Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte, which is related to the traditional Black Forest cake only by name? and then roll it up tight. So this is the messy part I was talking about. You want to roll it up tight, but the cherries are going to move around and there's a bunch of liquid involved. So I ended up just folding over the last piece instead of rolling it up. So if you're able to roll it up, good for you. If not, you can use the technique I just told you. Now take a knife, remove the ends, and then cut them into 12 pieces and place them in a greased baking dish. They're probably not going to be the best looking rolls ever, but they're going to be juicy and delicious, and I think that matters more than how it looks. It's what's inside that matters, right? I did struggle a little bit to move them into the baking dish because of the liquids again, but you can shape them once you put them in the baking dish and try to make them look round again. In the meantime, you want to preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. And when your oven is nice and hot, put the rolls in there and bake them for about 30 to 40 minutes. Then let them cool down before adding the frosting. Next, we're mixing our frosting, and for that I'm adding my cherry juice to the powdered sugar. Instead of the cherry juice, you could also add the Kirschwasser, but then again, it's not child friendly anymore. Give it a mix and then add your cream cheese. I remember as a child, I always wanted to try Black Forest cake because it looked so good at the bakery. But my mom always said no. I mean, now I know it's because of the liquor, but still, it looked pretty good. Then take your cream cheese frosting and spread it all over your Black Forest rolls. I don't know about you, but adding frosting is very therapeutic. Decorate it with your remaining cherries and then you're ready to serve. And here they are, my Black Forest rolls. If you've liked this video, please smash a huge thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.